the masses.
Ron, we need Ron.
The
Where
masses.
are they?
Right now, they're all going where?
Where are
Right now,
they?
right now, they're all going where?
Where are
Right now,
they?
right now, they're all going thinking she must be eating corn on the cob. Right now, they're all going thinking she must be.
Probably.
Accurate.
You're probably right. Yeah.
And I have a vacation this week and part of next week. I will be getting the Mexican
thanks
street
for
corn
your-
Cheetos after that.
Oh yes, I'm so excited. Thanks for your.
Then we will do.
sub.
Then we will do care package.
Woohoo! I am so obsessed with those things, and I cannot. Like, I found them
Too
once
good.
here,
They're
and
just
then
too good.
never again.
I mean, they're in my downstairs cafe at work every day, all day long. I can just
I need to look for
buy them all. They're really good. They're really good, and I can't buy them because I'll eat them, all of them, because they have just enough spice to be interesting, but not enough to make you, too much for your stomach, kind of thing.
Yeah, yeah.
And they just taste good. Just tasty. I assume I'm still playing Tongarth.
You play what you want to play. I have options. I haven't decided what I'm gonna play yet. These were the two things that were on my desk already, but I have other things in my bag. Ugh. How strong are we going? Like, what's the battle plan here?
Well, Tongarth likes to ping pong around with a giant steel chair, and he makes games faster.
Okay.
If you don't want that, then I've got my plain theme decks, and I've also got an Anawan Rogue deck, which is completely reactive because everything's instant other than one sorcery.
I'm super happy to play whatever you want,
But
and
that's a middle deck.
promise not to feel bad about anything that you do here today.
Tongarth makes for interesting gameplay because usually there's like Descent into Avernus and stuff like that.
Ron knows that I love to lose spectacularly, so
Ditto.
Ah.
I
I
myself
am
twice this weekend already with
here for that. I just found my Sir Gwyn deck, and I haven't really run it much since I updated it with a couple
Ooh.
Lord of the Rings
I'm
things.
muted. I'm not.
Yay! Oh my god, that's so funny
Alternatively,
because
I do
initially, Matt, I was going to play a Planeswalker deck, and I completely forgot that because I've been really enjoying playing my Captain Sasay deck, which is all it's based off of Ajani Planeswalkers. It has all of the Selesnya Ajanis in it, which is 12 plus 2 Garriks. So it's kind of like a Super Friends, but mostly Ajani themed. But I also really, really love playing my Sauron deck. It's just a little bit of a nasty boy. There's nothing super fast about it or anything, but the stuff in it is really, like, cohesively nasty once it's all, like, out on the table. I think there are some things I want to do to it to maybe make it faster and, like, a little stronger even, but I've been having fun with it, like, at its level right now. And I completely forgot about it, and I was going to play Sisay, and now I'm like, ooh, maybe I want to play Sauron.
Ooh, yeah.
Oh, I mean, if you were going to play your deck with a lot of Ajani's, I could always break out Brimaz.
That Sir Gwyn would have been so nasty against that.
I think
Well,
another
I don't
option
have
would
a
be
cat
Proto
deck.
Sam.
My cat deck is in Oathbreaker.
Ooh. I do have a
Shambles played
Chemical.
against Tongarth though.
I have a Chemical deck, so I have a cat mommy.
Yeah. I don't have any cat decks. I've got Hobbits, which it's all Lord of the Rings. It's been modified, and then
Cool.
I've got Tongarth, which Shandable, I believe, played against at Sealed. Yeah.
I could have. I probably don't remember.
Like,
'cause-
I've played 45 games at Sealed, and
To be fair, during that game, Kushi Sensei stole our. Oh no. Scruff stole all our stuff playing Sensei's Evelyn deck because Scruff forgot all his decks.
Yes. Okay. I do remember that game. Yes. We all had to kill Scruff. That's right.
I
kill Scruff.
that's usually what you want to do anyway.
Oh no, Matt's gone.
No, we've lost a Matt.
Oh,
We've
no.
lost a Matt.
I didn't mean to exile him.
Shan, are you playing Atla?
No,
are you
I
playing?
kind of wanted to take out a couple of decks that
Yeah.
don't get a lot of TLC.
Do it. Do what feels right in
So
your
we have
soul.
options.
Yeah.
So we have a Boon Maldaya Ancestor.
Mm-hmm.
He's Naya +1/+1 counters, and I swing with lands to your face.
That's kind of hilarious.
We
That's
have
kind of
Lysa,
amazing.
Forgotten Archangel, and it's Angel Typal. And then we have Faldorn, and this is not upgraded right out of the box precon, but like the Faldorn precon's like gas for some reason.
Sweet.
Okay.
I mean, for me, I would like this to be, I know Rule 0 is very important to me. I would like this to be a no feels bad game. I want you guys to play what feels right for you. And if it goes off, it goes off. And like, you know, I don't really care if it like feels unevenly matched. We'll just shuffle up and do another one. If the first game goes too fast, we'll shuffle up and do another one.
And then Lysa is kind of a graveyard hate.
I just want you guys to play what you haven't gotten a chance to play. You know what I mean? Like something that you like want to play more, want to show off, or have really been enjoying playing. Something like that.
We'll do a Boon because I like a Boon.
I also don't know where the hell I put my actual Sauron. Like, I think I forgot to put him back in the box, and then I threw him in some other box, and now I'm like, where the hell is that guy? He's just disappeared.
I think I'll do Tongarth. And if we get that game 2, which is likely with Tongarth around, I can choose a different deck for the next one.
Yeah.
Like
Also,
my sealed deck from Vegas.
Ooh, Ice Prophet redeemed draw our treasure. So let's see what that text says.
Also, Ron, I know you're sponsored by Dragon Shield, but if you have any of these, I fucking love these.
The boxes?
With the magnet?
Oh my god.
The fucking boxes with the magnet?
I actually don't have any yet, but
oh my god,
they're
only like $20. Like,
they're on my list, and I have been peeping them, and I'm like, wow, I love those things. So
no, they're like so I had a gift card because I was like, oh, I have a gift card, so I got custom made sleeves and then like that deck box, and like I freaking love that deck box.
I love the custom sleeve maker they have. It's so good.
Oh, it's so much fun.
I know.
Need to make more.
I know. I've been like, I think like, because like the ones that I got made was of like the Meditative Rose by Salvador Dali, and like the consistent colors are red, blue, and white, and I put it on my kite card deck, which is Jeskai. So I think I want to take like different art pieces that like have like consistent like colors of like the colors that I'm playing.
That sounds.
I just thought about that.
Yeah, that sounds really
right.
Fun. I love that idea. I don't know where the fuck I put my Sauron. Like my actual Sauron, my commander. Like it's here somewhere, I think.
Oh.
Like he's in a different
token.
I know, he's in a different sleeve, but like he's not in the building. Elvis has left the building.
Play Sauron at home.
I know. And it's funny because he like that particular Sauron is printed. It's not even a real one, but I know I have a real one somewhere. So
somewhere.
Yeah.
It's in there.
Probably in the
there is a couple of proxies in here, just FYI.
I do not care at all about that. Live your life. Live your life.
Well, there was a month where I was like not working, and I'm like, well, shit, I should probably sell the Autolist and fucking Warren Clicks in here, so he did.
Yeah, this whole good for you. This whole deck is proxied because I played it on Tabletop Jocks like the day after the Lord of the Rings set released. It had been previewed already for a week, but it had been officially released for one day. And of course I didn't have all the cards, and I was just like, you know what? I'm not gonna look through the cards I'm not gonna bother looking through the cards I have. I'm just gonna like print everything just for the like ease and speed of it. So I printed everything. Literally the basic lands in here are printed. So it's like everything in there. But it's mostly Lord of the Rings cards. It's not a lot of like non-Lord of the Rings cards.
Mm-hmm.
I will play with my
too many tabs open.
My real Sauron, and then everything else printed. My printed mountain, you know. So stupid. All right. So the redemption that has happened before the game has already started is all players choose to draw a card or make a treasure. So it is your choice, and it is all players. All players benefit.
That's like in my Kaikar deck, I took a swamp and then wrote Talesman of Conviction.
Sometimes you just gotta.
I'm having a cozy face day. I'm not wearing any makeup. I'm just like, I had a long day at work. Today it's start of school spirit week. And so today was wear the school t-shirt, and my school colors are orange and blue, and so this is last year's shirt, which is offensive. This year's shirt is royal blue, or navy blue rather, with like orange accents. It's so much nicer, but it was dirty, so I had to wear the ugly one from last year, and that's why I look like this right now. I look like a pumpkin, but in the bad way.
'Tis the season though.
Tis the season. So yeah, I'm wearing this horrible color, but I'm
just not
chilling.
horrible.
We're just
It is festive.
It's
festive.
That's true.
I'm technically wearing my boyfriend's shirt, so.
Oh, I love that. That's cozy. Yes, Ice Prophet. Thank you. I will be at Summit.
And it's Dragon Ball.
Ooh.
Oh, I need dice.
Go get it. Go get it. Go get it.
I'm just wearing Rainbow Dog.
Oh, that's so cute. That's what I'm wearing. Is anybody going to Summit?
No.
Nah. I've already been to a bunch of events. I think I'll wait until February.
I know. There's so many events this month, and like I would love to be able to go to more, but hey, Miss Shodom, welcome in. I would love to be able to go to more, but I have my play, which doesn't close until October 14th. So this weekend and next weekend are still tied up.
And it was amazing, by the way.
Thank you, Shan. Shannable came all the way, drove an hour and 40 minutes each way to come and see my show, which was insane, but awesome. And I'm so grateful.
Nice.
It was a good time.
Yeah, I would love to do Portland, Mishodam. I did Portland once before, but it was in the summer when I was off of work, so that was easier. And so now I would have to take days off work, and plus I have my show, so I can't miss it. The only weekend that I have available is the weekend of the 20th to the 22nd, but it's so close. It's a week before I travel for Summit, and since it's a cross-country travel for me to Salt Lake City, I just was like, yeah, I can't do two big travels. Yeah. So, and everything that's going on the weekend of the 20th to the 22nd requires too much travel, so I was just like, all right, I'm gonna have to just do Summit and then, like, chill for a bit, you know?
Chill until February.
Plus, I can't really afford, like, Summit, I'm going with Top Deck Team, so it is a paid opportunity, and it is something that is covered, you know, financially as a business and not coming out of my pocket, where a lot of convention travel, this does come out of my pocket. They, like, you know, there a lot of, if I were to go to, like, Portland, that hotel and airfare would come out of my pocket, even if I was an accepted creator for the event. So while the hotel I could share with people and you know, the cost becomes manageable, the flights are not, you know, so it's just not something I could
cross country.
Adam! Welcome in, Adam. I love you. I miss you.
So we can draw a card or have a treasure?
Draw a card or have a treasure. I will put my
Well,
commander
I'm
in my
taking that
command zone.
treasure, baby.
Does everybody want to roll for turn order, or do you want to roll a d20 or 2d6s?
2d6
Does
is good for
not
me.
matter.
I got my cool Lord of the Rings dice for that.
All
I
right.
have my espresso mug of bone
Ooh,
box dice.
I love the bone box.
I got a 7.
I've got an
12.
8.
I also got a 7. Jeez,
Alright,
okay.
geek.
Rub it in, geek.
Geek is first. I'm
Rude.
last. Which is fine. I usually do really poorly when I go first. I can't take the pressure.
I never like going first.
Alright, I'm going to choose to make a treasure, I believe. So I'm just gonna leave it on board. And thank you, Ice Prophet, for that redemption. Alright, I think I'm good to draw. I haven't even done that because I've just been yammering on.
You've had a friendly
We're
conversation.
yapping.
It's understandable.
Yapping. This would be an amazing opening 7 if I had, like, a land.
If I had one more land, I would have been. Oh god, that was a tough call.
If
Nobody
I
keeps.
if I had any lands at all, actually I had one land, but it was Exotic Orchard. It's like, come on now. It was not good keeps in the house.
I have spells I can cast eventually. I have 3 lands, so I'm good.
And a treasure if you so choose.
And a treasure.
Well, my deck is a landfall deck, and your girl
you're
has
not
more
worried?
than 3 lands. Yeah.
Shit.
I have more than 3 lands in my hand, and I'm like, okay, I might as well keep this.
All right, Channable wins. Next game.
And scoop.
And you can feel free to happy mulligans until you have a lovely 7 that you're happy with. Don't go down to 6.
Y'all better get on that RC mulligan, because, like, I kept more second 7s, like, ever.
Ever.
Yeah, I can do this.
Yo, are there lands in this deck? Really? I just did another, and it was like a rogue's passage. Like, I have colors in here. I need to play them.
Do the Sheldon special, set it to the side, and then
And set it to the side and pick another 7 from the top. You're right, because they just really clump together, those lands. They, like...
It also reduces time since you're not shuffling.
Hey, Ronnie, welcome in.
Hey, Ronnie, welcome in.
My name is Ron. So, Ron and Ronnie. We can never date because we'll be that obnoxious couple, you know?
and Ron, I pulled all the lands from your deck last time.
I knew it. I freaking knew it. You took my commander and pulled all the lands out.
Is this your card?
All right, this is the one. This feels right. This is Magic. This is Magic the Gathering.
Is it Magic, but did your lands gather?
They gathered. They did something, I think. Methinks.
Is it just a pair, or do you have a full conspiracy to go on?
Oh, no. We are not conspiring very much of anything here, but, you know. I think we'll take it. All right, this feels fine, I think. Yeah, this feels fine. We'll go. It's not the most amazing, but I've already mulliganed so many times. It's like, I'm tired of mulliganing.
You're tired.
Me all the time. I'm like, I don't want to shuffle anymore. I'm done.
Yeah. All right, when you're ready, Geek, it's on you. You're first.
Alrighty, draw for turn. Oh, hello.
Hello.
I will play this mountain. I will sacrifice said treasure for a red. I'll get a Grenzo, Havoc Razor.
Oh, little
And I'll
Gobbo.
pass.
Alright, I will draw.
Everyone loves a good turn 1 Gobbo.
Who doesn't love a good
Especially that
Gobbo?
one.
I'm going to play a Plains and pass.
Alrighty.
Ooh, good fair
Pay no
magic,
attention
huh?
to that. Yeah, a Plains. What can I do in white?
Draw. I'm gonna play this Evolving Wilds. sack
Those
it to
lands
search
are
for a
evading
land?
me. Oh yeah, search for a land, because search for one for me too. I'm like, oh my god, where are they?
We're gonna get a plains, and that is my turn.
All right,
Because I did not keep a white source.
Yeah, such is life. I feel you. All right, I don't have really anything that's like turn 1 playable, so I'm going to go ahead and play the Blackgate as my land for turn, and I'm going to play it tapped. And I'll pass.
All right. Untap. Draw for turn. Play this forest. And we'll go to the Punchy Steps. And I'm going to go south
Punchy.
to the southernmost DM.
So you can go further south than me.
Ooh, ooh.
Just keep going south until you end up north at Ron.
Just
How
dig a
much?
hole in the bottom of the earth.
So 2 at me. Y'all still there?
I'm still here.
No, we're not.
Okay. Geek, did Geek freeze up?
It did get quiet for a moment. I think Geek froze.
I think
was
Geek
like,
did freeze.
Okay.
you really broke my neck. Like,
Yeah.
I was like, wait, oh my god, it must be me. I was like, everybody's
All my
frozen
stuff
except
froze.
Matt.
Well, I mean,
No,
after all my tech issues early on, I'm like, wait, is this me again? Or...
That's all of us today,
All right, what's
honestly.
going on with this?
Yeah, I
Both
had to
webcams
plug
are
my
gone.
webcam into the USB slot behind my tower, and like they're in the most weirdest spot, and so like I had to like get on my hands and knees and like reach over to like fucking plug it in. Oh, because there's only 2 in the front, and like really, why?
See if it works. Can you guys hear me?
We can
I
hear
can
you.
hear you.
Okay.
Yep.
I cannot
Let me
see.
restart the OBS.
Yeah, restart
Yeah,
OBS.
all of my stuff like stopped working. But
Well-
what I was gonna say is, Matt, if you could exile the top card of your library, that'd be great.
A
It's a
Boreas
land.
Floodgate.
I cannot play it. It'll stay exiled forever.
Oh no.
Ha! I'm back. I'll
Rude.
pass.
All right.
I was just looking for
Draw.
something to steal.
Not a
Just a
land.
gobbo. Just a gobbo right now.
I'm gonna play a mountain.
Do you want to know who else is a gobbo?
Who's that?
Me, I'm a beverage goblin.
Unusually, I only have the one right now.
So, I'm gonna tap 2 and play Sky Knight Vanguard. So it's a 1/2 human knight flying, and whenever it attacks, I create a 1/1 white soldier creature token that's tapped and attacking.
Nice.
And I will pass the turn. I love the flavor text on it. Jump now!
It's in my token version of Niv Mizzet planar deck. Love it.
I'm gonna have to draw little like army parachute soldiers on an infinite token with it.
I want to play a Yava Maya, so everyone has forest.
Yay!
Woohoo!
Work for me.
Cool. Completely useless for me, but thank you. I'll take it.
Hey, free land!
Free land.
I'm going to tap 2 to sack the treasure to cast a rude map excavator. He says you may play land cards from your graveyard.
Yep.
Woo. Pass turn.
This is where it
All
starts.
right.
This is where it starts.
We'll draw a card of
This
magic.
is the point we all look back.
Oh god. This is not what I want. Everything is expensive. Stupid
I
magic
believe it was
card.
the
Why did I
great
put such
philosopher
expensive
Jacker
stuff in here?
who said you can't always get what you want.
I know. That's what they say. Alright, I'm going to play a Takenuma Abandoned Mire, and I'm going to tap 2 and sack my treasure for the thing that I can play, and it's a Nazgul. When it enters the battlefield, the ring tempts me, so I will be on the first temptation of the ring. I guess I'll just I usually use a real ring, but they're not within my reach right now. God damn it! Where have I put all my? Like, where have I put all? Oh, here. There's one. Somebody 3D printed me a ring, and it actually has like, but it's massive. So he's my ring bearer.
Oh, that's cool.
When the ring tempts you, put a 1/1 counter on every wraith you control. I only have the 1, so he will just get a 1/1 counter. Yeah, he's got the semi-tummies. That's all I could do. I will pass the turn.
All right, untap. Draw for turn. Oh, there's blockers now. I don't like it. Do mountain for turn. But that could be fun. Let's do that. Let's cast Seize the Spotlight. Each opponent chooses Fame or Fortune. For each player who chooses Fame, I gain control of a creature they control until end of
Get
turn.
your treasure.
They gain haste. If you choose Fortune, I get a treasure and a card. So we go with Matt first.
Take the card and the treasure.
Sweet. Shannibal.
Yeah, take your darn stinking treasure.
Okay. And Ron?
You're not taking my Nazgul, so take the card and the treasure.
Nas gonna let him?
Nas gonna happen.
I'll draw 3 cards and make 3 treasures. And then... That's cool. I will sacrifice those treasures to get a dodgy jalopy.
That's kind of adorable.
It's just a little dodgy car. Nothing else I can do except for go to punchies, but everyone now has blockers that could possibly kill my lovely gobbo, so I'll pass.
Get wrecked.
Okay.
Yeah.
Get wrecked like that jalopy.
Well, the jalopy will be a 2/5 with trample if I crew it. Wait,
oh,
you can't crew it. It has to be 3.
Honestly, bless. Oh my god, I'm just pressing buttons. I'm trying to move my camera because I keep like going out of frame and I keep pressing buttons and I'm like, oh god, no, that's not what I wanted. All right. Yes. Now I forgot what I was saying. Never mind, Matt. Just go ahead. Just don't listen to me.
Play a Sundown Pass. It comes in untapped because I control 2 lands already. I'm gonna tap 2, sack the treasure for a swamp, and you know what? I have a Nazgul too. In fact, it's the same one, I believe.
What?
So the
Spider-Man meme
tempts me, and I'm gonna put that ring in the sky.
You know what's funny is, like, I fully printed this deck, and I could have gone through the trouble of choosing all the different Nazgul arts, but I didn't. They're all exactly the same. And it's, like, just so unremarkable. I did, like, the fastest job of, like, I just need this deck to be done, you know?
Can't see what I'm doing right now, but the flavor fail on that.
I know. I'm gonna slowly, like, now that I've actually sorted all my Lord of the Rings cards, I'm gonna slowly start, like, deproxying it and, like, putting the real cards in. I just haven't started doing that yet, and then I could see, like, what I'm missing, you know?
I need to acquire the rest of them so I can put my Lord of the Nazgul planar deck together. Although I am working on a new planar project deck now that we've got all these lovely new cards. I had to modify about 14 decks when they spoiled them all. Stinks.
I'm gonna move to combat. And
Welcome to combat.
Come north, I know what's happening. Come on.
Welcome to Thunderdome. And I'm gonna send a Sky Knight Vanguard for 1 in the air. And there's also gonna be a 1/1 soldier, which I figure you're gonna block and kill, so I'm not gonna draw it.
Mm-hmm.
Unless you want me to draw it.
Where's it swinging?
Where are you going?
Oh, it's all going to Geek.
I figured this.
Now clap back.
See, it's 1 from the Skyguard, right?
1 from the Skyguard.
You pay for those draws.
Soldier on the ground.
Yeah, I'll definitely I'll definitely block that 1/1.
Okay. I'll pass the turn. You know, I'm just gonna draw a little. I'm gonna draw a little memorial for that soldier.
You know, you should start like what's oh my god, I'm blanking and I sound like an idiot. It's just like work has my brain fried. But what's the big cemetery Arlington? Like the one that like that like is memorializing like and everything is like pristine and perfect. By the end of the game, that's like Matt's infinite token is going to be like an Arlington for all of his like down soldiers. Like you're just going to have this like beautiful memorial on an infinite token for all of your lost babies
from the
yeah.
Oh, just wait. By the time it gets back around to me, it'll be completed.
I'm gonna tap for 3. I'm gonna cast a Rhythm of the Wild.
Don't like
Just
that.
don't worry
Don't
about
like it.
Don't worry about it.
In fact, I should put it in this deck.
It says creature spells you control can't be countered. Non-token creatures you control have riot, meaning they can have haste or enter in with a +1/+1 counter on it.
That doesn't sound like a real card. That sounds made up.
Pass turn.
But you have to
It's
say
not made up.
You have to be like, this is the rhythm of the wild.
Right.
All right, I'm going to draw a card of Magic, the Gathering. I'm going to play a Steam Vents tapped, because I don't particularly need it for what I would like to play. And I'm going to tap 2 black for an Orcish Bowmaster.
Ew.
I know.
I beg your pardon.
It's fine. Everything's fine. So Orcish Bowmaster.
I don't believe it is.
Whenever an opponent draws a card except the first one, it deals 1 damage to any target of my choosing, and then I amass 1 orc. Usually, the way I play it, I tend to play it pretty fairly, is to ping the person that draws the card. Unless there is something on the board that is giving them some mega benefit, like an Esper Sentinel or something that this can kill. But otherwise, if you're drawing a second card per turn, I will ping you with the Bowmaster. And then what's the blocking situation everyone has?
I have a 2/3. I'm not doing much.
A 2/3.
There's a Nazgul on the south side and a Grenzo on the north side.
I think I'll just sit tight because it's just a 2/3, and I think I'll pass and hang tight with it as a blocker.
Alrighty. Untap and draw.
Okay. Real fast, geek.
Hmm.
The soldier.
Oh man. So good.
Do a forest for turn. I will then cast Tahngarth. So Tahngarth is a 5/5 for 4, cannot be blocked by more than 1 creature. Whenever an opponent attacks with 1 or more creatures, if Tahngarth is tapped, I may have that opponent gain control of him until end of combat, and if I do, choose a player or planeswalker that's being attacked. He is attacking that player or planeswalker.
This sounds like such responsibility.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds fun.
Attacks with 1 or more creatures.
He just likes to join in with a steel chair. He's a pro wrestler.
Yeah.
He comes down the ramp and just...
Okay.
Very interesting.
What's Tahngarth's walkout music?
Oh yeah.
When he walks out?
Yeah, his entrance song.
I've never really thought about it. I'll actually have to think about it during this game.
And is it a run down the ramp or a rappel or like a fast rope from the rafters?
Well, he is from the Weatherlight, so it would a rappel would actually work out well.
Rappel
Either
sounds
one,
good.
really.
Is he like a freak on a leash type of guy, or like like a
Can Tahngarth smell what the rock is cooking?
like an I wanna fuck you like an
Although he doesn't
animal,
want to,
like,
he doesn't want to have any burgers.
no burgers. Oh, he's a vegan.
I will. Okay, I'm going to crew the Dodgy Jalopy.
Thanks,
It is
Raph,
now a
for the
4/5.
bits.
Did
Scruffy
you
and
check
the
the
chisel.
on Dodgy Jalopy. I mean, that transmission sounds a little awkward.
It sounds a little odd. It does. But
can I interest you in a warranty extension?
What's the power and toughness on that?
Hello, I'd like to talk to you about your car's extended warranty.
Extended warranty. All right, I need to know what a Nazgul has going for it.
A Nazgul is a death touch.
It's death touch.
Yes.
Death touch.
Yep.
Well, Shannibal.
You don't want to risk it for the biz.
Run you over. With a really dodgy car.
Shannibal.
Tongarth can't drive.
It's going to be easy to report.
It's only 4.
It's only 4 for now.
I'm not going to block.
Okay.
Shannibal, can you set your commander?
I need my little snake.
I know.
Snakey.
Snake.
But I will exile the top card of your library.
What?
I'll exile the top card of your library and see if I can play it.
It is a forest.
Okay. I can't play it. It's gone forever. I will pass my
right.
turn.
Okay.
I'm going to flip it over so I know not to play it.
Shannibal, I think your camera is frozen.
Huh? It is?
Yeah.
I think so.
Can you move your hands too in front of your map?
I just did. Yeah.
Oh yeah, everything's frozen. So it's not just your camera.
We are all having camera issues today.
Today's the day. I mean, maybe it's not us. Maybe it's
today is the day.
This is the day.
And when you get that all set, set your commander as well.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
It's Monday, y'all.
I know, it's one of those days.
Death touch. I don't like it.
Does anybody in the chat need a blue sky invite? Because I have some.
I have a code.
No, you're not moving. You're not moving.
Oh, I gotta refresh. Hold on.
Go ahead. Yeah, if anybody in the chat in the meantime needs a blue sky invite, I have 2 codes available.
How about now?
You're just black for now. It's not up yet. I don't see it on my end anyway.
Why?
You're still in exile.
Apparently.
You're still disappeared.
What the heck?
Did you accidentally play Teferi's Protection again?
I did.
On yourself?
This happens every time.
How about now? No?
Nope, still frozen.
Nope.
Oh my god. Okay, let me close out OBS. Okay. We're just having
We're having a day.
grand old time.
It's a Monday.
Let me
So Geek, you're still waiting for that exiled card, is that it?
Or... No, it was a forest.
Okay.
Oh, it's on me. I was just waiting on Shannibal. So far I've just tapped 3 and played a chromatic lantern, and then I was going to
That's a shiny lantern.
I know, it's sparkly. It's illuminating the night. I don't know what's shinier, that or the playmat. And then I'm gonna tap the lantern for 1 swamp to play a Knight of the Ebon Legion.
What does the knight do?
So it is a 1/2 and I could pay 2 in a swamp, and it gets +3/+3 and gains Death Touch until the end of turn. And at the beginning of my end step, if a player lost 4 or more life this turn, I put a 1/1 counter on it.
Okay. You don't want to, I don't know, draw a card or something?
Jannibal's back!
Hey, I switched to Chrome. I don't know why that fucking worked.
Yeah, sometimes it's just like a matter of switching browser.
Because I'm a Firefox girly, so...
Yeah, Firefox.
Whose turn is it?
Matt's in the middle of it, yeah.
So he's about to attack you.
I paid 3 to play a chromatic lantern, and then I tapped the lantern to get a swamp to play the Knight of the Ebon Legion. Ebon Legion is a 1/2 that at the beginning of my end step, if a player lost 4 or more life, it gets a 1/1 counter. And I can pay 2 in a swamp to give it +3/+3 and Death Touch until the end of turn.
Too much Death Touch over here. I don't like it.
Shannon, you have nothing to worry about with this Death Touch. For now.
For now.
And with that, I am going to swing the Midnight Skyguard which will also include a soldier in the air, parachuting. That's Ron.
I will block the soldier with an Nazgul.
The soldier dies again.
Again.
And I even drew like a little base, so it's like a little army man.
I love that. So he's got. You know what? I love that sound. Totally unrelated, but like the clicky clacky sound of like actually the little guys like hitting the floor, like the plastic. I don't know. It's a pleasing sound to me.
Yeah.
One soldier, or is it? This might be the representation of everyone taking this soldier out.
Amazing.
And with that, I will pass the turn.
All right. Untippity tap upkeep. Draw.
Go get him, Shannibal. Avenge us.
Yeah. We're gonna play a mountain.
Welcome in, Arsenic. Good to see you.
I don't think anyone's going to like this, but we're going to cast it anyway. I want to tap for 4. I'm going to cast a questing beast.
Where's he going?
Yeah.
Not a fucking Ron.
Where's he questing to?
Geek's face, probably.
I failed to have a death touch blocker, so yeah, that kind of makes sense.
Speaking of questing beast, Geek. So I couldn't participate in one of the unknown events, but I went to Gavin's panel where you got to create some of the cards in the event, and I had no idea that he would print some of those cards for the event the same day. I thought it would be for like Chicago or something, but we created Kevin the Questing Dragon, and Geek played in the unknown event and ended up pulling it. And when he showed it to me, I said, oh my god, I helped design this card. So he gave it to me so I could have a card that I helped design.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah, so it started as questing beast, but with more text, and then we all collectively decided it should be red, and then Gavin said, all right, let's give it 10 to 12 abilities that are typically red abilities, right? So like mountain walk, bushido, trample, and I said flying, and Gavin was like, I guess flying could be red, and I was like, yeah, dragons. So I was the one who gave it flying and the one who made it a dragon. And then when we were thinking of how to name it, somebody just said Kevin, and everybody thought that was hilarious. And then we changed it from questing beast to questing dragon. So yeah, so that's the story of Kevin the Questing Dragon. So I'm really glad that you played a questing beast, because it gave me like
so let's read it, because no one knows what the fuck he does, right?
Yeah, still does.
Vigilance,
vigilance, death touch, haste. Questing beast can't be blocked by creatures with power 2 or less. Combat damage that would be dealt by creatures you control can't be prevented. When questing beast deals combat damage to an opponent, it deals that much damage to target planeswalker that player controls.
Hey,
You've been playing with Donnie before then. This anti-fog tech. Got you.
Yeah. So he's going to enter in with a +1/+1 counter because he already has haste. And so,
So I'm down to 34.
5 over to Geek.
Yep, I'm down to 34 because I cannot block with a Grenzo who happens to have 2 power. And by the way, can you see me? It looks like my camera on stream might actually be frozen.
Yeah, I think it's.
But you know what? At least it's frozen in a really good spot. Like every time my camera gets frozen, I'm like,
frozen and you're like smiling. So like,
it's super like unflattering whenever mine gets frozen, and I'm like, wow, that's not even like it doesn't even look like me to myself. You know what I mean? Like I'm like, wow, I've never looked worse, and you're just like, what a precious little babe, frozen like a champion.
And with that, we're just gonna pass the turn.
All right.
I'll refresh my spell table before my turn.
Hey, Ron.
And like questing beast doesn't need vigilance, but he fucking does. So.
And nobody drew an extra card, right? Just the one.
No. Nay.
Bam.
So, Ron, during that Gavin panel, did you have a hand in designing Takesies Backsies?
Yes, I did.
Thank you.
Yay! We designed 3 cards in that panel. It was Kevin Questing Beast, Takes These Backsies, and Trampled Lotus.
Trampled Lotus is phenomenal. Takesy Backsy. I read it the first time. I'm like, and then I read it the second time. I went, wait, what?
Yeah. So that panel was we got to like 3.5, but then we kind of ran out of time, and we had hoped to do 3 to 4, and that was kind of like where we settled. But we completely finished Kevin the Questing Dragon, Trampled Lotus, and Takes These Backsies. I'm going to miss my land drop, unfortunately. I'm going to tap 3, and I'm going to play a second Nazgul. The ring will tempt me, and I'll put a 1/1 counter on each.
Why don't you draw a discard to try to get a land?
Each.
Oh, that's the second time. Never mind.
Yeah, so this is the second time. So now when the ring bearer attacks, I can draw a card and then discard a card. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. I'm going to move to combat and swing with a Nazgul at Matt. I have a question.
I might have an answer, or I might have an answer.
My Nazgul is just a hair bigger than your Nazgul, but they both have Death Touch. If I swing at you and you block Death Touch to Death Touch, do they both die no matter what?
Yes.
Yeah, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, that seems like a stupid move right now, so...
Yeah. That means we're cool right now.
For now. Looking at you, kid. You got the highest life among my opponents, so... And I really want to draw that card, so, I think it's gonna have to be Shanable.
You know Questing Beast also has Death Touch, right?
Does it?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah, but do you want to lose it, is the thing. I'll sacrifice a Nazgul to get rid of that beast. I'm going at you. I'm going to Shan. Oh my god, I'm scared.
But my bait. No, what? Why?
It's a 3. It's a 3/4, so you can take the 3 or you can kill the beast.
I'll fucking take it.
Okay. I have to risk it for the biscuit.
Draw that fucking card.
All right, I drew a fucking land. It worked. All right.
You didn't even ask if I would just take 3.
No, I didn't. I don't know why. I just fucking I had it.
I would have.
You know what the thing is that like the fucking the Questing Beast is scary. Okay, hold on.
It was a reaction.
I don't know. All right. You're next. All right. That's it. You're next. You've convinced me. I will. Oh man, it's so hard to like. All right, I'm gonna.
Send in the car, geek. Send in the car.
You're back! Yay! You're moving.
I am back. I had to do the same thing you did, which was
yeah, so weird.
I have to discard a card.
So is this going to be?
I'm gonna discard
it
Animate Dead.
Me.
I'm gonna discard Animate Dead.
Why?
Why? Because everything else in my hand I want to keep, and I'm gonna play. My land for turn is a Blood Crypt, and I will pass with that.
Just in time. Untap. Show up for turn.
Geek
So normally I would.
Brett.
Yeah. Do a mountain for turn. I will tap 4 for Vengeful Ancestor.
Oh, yay, goading.
Yes. Yes.
There
is goading.
Excellent.
I'm going to goad the Questing Beast.
Someone's out here playing chess.
Man, there's. And then if whenever a goaded creature attacks, it deals 1 damage to its controller, by the way, as well. I will so many things out there with Death Touch. I don't like it. I'm going to crew the Dodgy Jalopy. And it's going to rumble its happy little keister over to Ron.
And
4/5 trample.
4/5 trample. Let me see. What's it got?
Just 4/5 trample.
How does it get bigger?
It only gets bigger if I have a creature with higher CMC than Tongarth on the board right now.
Okay.
Which I don't.
I'll take the 4 right now.
Nice.
Yeah, just
Getting
like
some
even,
work out of this silly little car. The other ability it does have is Scavenge, so if it goes to the graveyard, I can exile it to give counters to a creature. So that's fun. I have no other game actions. Oh wait, a creature of mine did do combat damage. Let's goad your Nazgul.
Which one?
The Ring Bearer.
Okay, I meant to say I actually misplayed. I'm not gonna change the life totals or anything, but because there's 2 Nazguls, each of them adds 1/1 counter to wraiths. So I should have added 2 1/1 counters instead of just 1. So this one should have 3 counters on it, and this one should have 2 counters on it because they add the counters for each other. But Shan, don't change your life total because that was my bad.
That's fine.
Okay, so I'm goaded on the Nazgul.
Yep.
Yeah? Okay.
Yep. I will then pass my turn.
I'm gonna just put a quarter on him so I know he's goaded.
I drew an Infinite token, and I drew the goat that has the 2 buttholes from Bob's Burgers.
That's amazing.
So he's goat in.
Which Bob's Burgers character is your favorite?
Oh, Linda, 100%.
Oh my god, do a Linda impression.
Bobby! Stop it!
Amazing. Linda's my second favorite, I think. Tina's my first.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I love Tina so much.
I think it's Linda and then Louise.
Yeah.
Which one's Louise?
The chaotic one with the bunny ears.
Yeah, with the bunny ears.
That one?
Yeah.
Probably,
Yes.
That was probably my favorite just purely because of the chaos energy.
Yes.
I've actually never really seen the show, so
Oh
so
my god, it's so good. I just watched the movie like a month ago.
There's a movie?
Yeah, it was on Hulu, I think.
Yeah, I think it's pretty new in like the last like year or two, you know? Like it's not like way old or anything. It's newish. New light.
So it's not like me. Got it. Okay.
Mm.
Right.
I think my favorite episode is the one where they're like putting on 2 musicals at the same time, and it's like the Die Hard musical, and then what was the other musical? I don't remember.
My favorite one with a musical is the one with like the dinner theater.
The
dinner theater.
He comes in and fucking like sings it before.
Yes.
And leaves.
They're getting robbed,
Robbing
but the robber ends up being in their dinner theater musical.
Working Girl, thank you.
Working Girl,
right.
yes.
Yes. And then my other favorite episode is the Thanksgiving episode where Bob keeps on taking the raw turkey and putting it on the toilet.
Yes.
Because he's sleepwalking and is imagining like potty training Tina. I'm like, oh my god.
Nice.
All right, Geek, I'm sorry, but I'm going to have to de-spark your Vengeful Ancestor.
Oh, snap.
Why?
You gonna take that? You gonna take that?
I'm in Gruul. I mean, what can I do about it? But still, why would you de-spark my buddy?
Well, because after that,
Matt,
I'm going to
explain
Valorous Stance the Questing Beast.
Rude.
But I didn't exile yours, Shan. It could come back.
But I'm in
You have a thing
green.
against Goad?
But Shan, you
I don't have a thing against Goad. I have a thing against Goaded Questing Beast.
Fair enough.
I was gonna go to Ron.
I'm
fair.
still nervous.
By the way, your Sky Guard was the ring bearer I couldn't have blocked with my flyer. So, meh.
But still. With all the death touch, I didn't want anything goaded.
I'll just have to do it again in another way.
And then I am going to swing the Sky Knight, the Nazgul, and then one Soldier Geek.
Oh!
Wow. Wow.
I saw an opening and I'm gonna try.
I'm clutching my pearls. Geek, you know what? I'm not coming for you next turn, okay? Like when it's on me, you're safe.
I feel set upon.
You're safe.
Okay.
I got it
me.
out of my system now.
Sure. Take my creature, attack me with more. Okay, I'll block your soldier to increase the Arlington thing there going on right there.
The Arlington.
Yeah, and then I'll just take the 3 because, well, yeah, I guess.
After all that, I feel like 3 doesn't sound that bad, but like it just felt.
But I am
felt like
at
a lot.
I am at the lowest life total now.
You are indeed. Everyone pay attention
So
to that, okay? Take pity.
Here's what I'm also going to do. So this is the tombstone counter.
I have a really interesting question in the chat, and I want everyone to answer it. So when it gets to your turn, I would love for everyone to answer it. What is your favorite deck to play, and what are your favorite colors in Commander? So Matt, it's still your turn. I would say you take this question first.
Ooh, favorite deck to play. I'm really partial to my Brimaz deck because
I would say you're known for that.
And it's just silly and it shouldn't work. But if I go outside of that, the one I really enjoyed is my Nira deck. I love playing an Izzet because it's just silly what can happen from it. I'll pass the turn.
Cool.
All right.
Shan, answer the question before you take your turn.
Okay. Well, my favorite color combination is Naya. Shocking. I'm playing a Naya deck right now. But I think my favorite commander is probably Atla. Because, you can cheat out big, stupid creatures.
I love that.
Like Ulamog or
silly Billy.
Silly nonsense. And then my second favorite deck, my non-green deck that I like the most is Kaikar, because Kaikar is always a problem. Like
always. I know firsthand on that one.
Yeah, Kaikar always demolishes me, and it's kind of that big.
Thank you. May I have another?
Right.
Pretty bird smack.
All right. I am going to. Ooh. Darn it. Okay. Hold on. Okay, we're going to tap for 4. And we're going to play a boon Maldaya Ancestor. He has, at the beginning of combat on your turn, up to 1 target land you control becomes a XX elemental creature with trample and haste until end of turn, where X is a boon's power. It's still a land. Landfall. Whenever a land ETBs under my control, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature.
Sweet.
So we're gonna play my land for the turn, and
not the landfall deck.
I know. It's going to be the Cinderglade, and a boon will get a +1/+1
You don't want
counter.
to give a counter to Tongarth?
What? No.
Absolutely not.
I think it sounds like a good idea.
Agreed.
And he is going to enter in with an additional +1/+1 counter due to Rhythm of the Wild.
This is the Rhythm of the Wild.
+1/+1 for Tangarth then? So that's 2?
What?
Well, the Rhythm of the Wild can't go to Congress, but the other one's good.
Avatar Paper Magic says, I heard Shan has questing beast. Well, she had a questing beast until that.
Questing beast.
Matt had a removal turn.
Yeah.
Matt just went around
punched
and
me in the face and kicked me in the shins. That's what he did.
Matt just went around the board with like the nicest possible fuck you to like Geek, and it was like, hey guys, like he basically like left a pile of burning shit on your door, but then brought you cookies. You know, it was like, love you.
And I feel so guilty. I'm gonna lose sleep on it tonight.
Don't feel guilty. I'm coming for you. My shit's goated.
We're gonna move to the combat step, my favorite step. Welcome, and I'm going to swing this land over to Matt. It's a 5/5 with trample and haste.
5.
Woo! I did it! Okay. I'm smacking you with a mountain forest.
Smack.
Smack.
Rocky at Pine Fresh.
So, Shan, what happens if, like, let's say if you swung that at me and I blocked it with a death touch, do you lose that land? Or does the creature fall off and it's still a land?
Nope, I lose the land because the creature still counts as dying. Yeah, but like that's why I had this dude.
Oh my god, that's so scary.
To play lands from the graveyard, and then I used to have this card that said all lands are indestructible, and so like I could just. And then I also play some of the Modern Horizons like artifact lands that are indestructible, so I don't care.
Big brain. Okay.
Yeah.
You found a solution. I was scared. So, I was like, oh my god, I'm tight about it.
There are ways to get around it, but like also like I'm in green. There's plenty of chances to ramp or get more lands.
I don't know anything about that.
You're ramping and land and ramping
what is
and
this
like
concept?
Creatures.
Yeah. And with that, we're going to just pass the turn.
All right. I'm going to untap. And I'm going to go ahead and draw. And on my draw step, I will answer the question that was left in the chat a little while ago. My favorite color to play in Commander is white. It is, like, historically my favorite color to play. Though I really, really like artifacts. And my favorite ever deck is kind of a pet deck to me. And it's colorless. It's Traxos. It's a... commander that wins by commander damage. It's a Voltron commander. So I love that commander. I also really love my Lulu deck. It's Lulu Far Traveler, mono white, blink shenanigans. I also have a white pauper deck with Abdel, which is super fun. But I've been cycling through favorites a lot recently, and this Sauron deck is also rapidly becoming one of my favorites. It is primarily Lord of the Rings cards, and I really, really love that set. But also, my least played color, my least favorite color in Magic is green, but my least played color is red. So I'm starting to explore more red. I have a very high power, almost EDH Slicer deck, which I'm really enjoying. And my Selesnya Sisay that is Ajani Super Friends. It's got 12 Ajanis and 2 Garriks in it, and it's Super Friends type one. So
I would show you my leg, but my leg also taps for green mana.
Yes, you do have a green.
So
you do have a green mana leggy now.
If we see you shift in your chair, we'll assume you're tapping for 1 extra.
Oh yeah, right.
I am going. All right, this is kind of necessary because Sauron the Dark Lord, unfortunately, he be expensive. So I'm gonna tap 3, a black, a red, and a blue, and play a Jeweled Lotus for the other 3 to bring out Sauron the Dark Lord. Sauron, he has wards, sacrifice a legendary artifact or legendary creature. Whenever an opponent casts a spell, I amass an orc. Whenever an army I control deals combat damage to a player, the ring tempts me. And whenever the ring tempts me, I may discard my hand and draw 4 cards. I must move to combat I have a goaded Nazgul, and I promised I would swing it at Matt, so it is going at Matt. It is a 4/5 Death Touch Nazgul. And you can't
Wait,
block
so
it with
does the
anything.
goad go away because the thing got killed or no?
It was still goaded, but I'm not going to be able to goad it again, and Ron will not take 1 damage for attacking with a goaded creature.
Gotcha.
So it can't be blocked by something with greater power?
It cannot be blocked by something greater, correct. Thank you, Packrack Fever. Happy Hispanic Heritage Month. Thank you so much for the bits. This is amazing. That's like, wow, that's a whole lot of bits. And I'm so happy that you're here because, you know what?
Thank you for the biddies.
Yeah.
Let's go.
That is super important to me. Muchísimas gracias.
I'm like the least Hispanic person I know. Like,
but you got it in the mix there. You're in there too.
Yeah.
What's your heritage again, Shannon?
So my grandma is from Peru. So
yes, that's
Peruvian.
Right.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
And like it's so weird, like just like with like different cultures and stuff. Because like my mom learned Spanish because like she grew up like in Peru like early like in her life, and then like she moved back here like later like to settle down in the US. And like whenever like my grandma would like talk to my mom, it would be in English, not in Spanish.
That's so cool.
So like yeah, so like what's really weird is that like maybe like they didn't want to like continue on with like the whole like learning Spanish as a language.
I mean, there's so many different families and so many different reasons, but I know a lot of people that migrated were really ashamed to sound Latino, right. So they like wanted to they wanted to like Americanize as quickly as possible and learn English with like as little accent as possible. And that, you know, it's just circumstance to everybody. So even when I first started teaching, I taught English to adults that were immigrants to the country. And they even like just 10, 15 years, I have been teaching for 14 years. So even 14 years ago, I had some adults that were like, I don't want my kids to have an accent. Like, I barely want my kids to speak Spanish at home. I want them to speak English. And I'm like, no, it's important for them to keep both. You know, like they wanted it so bad. They wanted it gone. And I was like, no.
Yeah. So I definitely noticed that like with like my mom and her mom. And so like I never learned Spanish, even though like it's in the blood.
I'll teach you, Shannibal.
Okay.
All right, Geek, it's on you. And you still have to answer the question as well. What's your favorite color in Magic, and what is your favorite deck that you are playing these days?
Well, my favorite color fluctuates quite a bit. Started as it went to Lorehold. Now it's everything Golgari or Abzan is kind of on my brain constantly.
Okay.
Red is still at my heart, though. I love a good Descent into Avernus, Mana Flare, all that good chaos stuff.
I love Descent into Avernus.
Oh, I forgot I had to draw a card and discard a card. I didn't play a land for turn. I'm going to play a snow-covered swamp, and I will discard a Chaos Warp. I'm being benevolent, okay?
Favorite deck? This Tongrath deck has been really a lot more fun than I expected it to be. I built it for Sealed in Vegas, and like everyone seems to like it, even though I'm punching them with a big bowl. But I really like my 4 planar decks I do have in paper, which is Niv Mizzet Reborn, All Ravnica, Gimbal, All Kaladesh, Frodo and Sam, Lord of the Rings, and then Guillaume, All Strixhaven, which is one deck that most people know me by. So, yeah. I did do a Corvold deck recently, which I'm going to have to put to paper.
New Corvold or old?
It's got both, so I can swap them as the commander as needed. But draw for turn.
I love your orc.
I'm working really. I was putting so much thought into it too. I was like, oh man, he's gonna have a little more.
Play this Wasteland. You know, I need some stuff. I'm going to cast an Unexpected Windfall.
I will make an orc.
We'll discard the Survivor's Encampment. I will draw 2 cards and make 2 treasures.
Where the fuck
And
is
you
Yup.
get 2
spin?
Bowmasters.
All right, 2.
2 Bowmaster triggers. I just drew 2 cards.
All right, so that is just amass orcs 1, so I will amass orcs 2, and then I will ping you for 2. You drew the cards, you take the damage.
Seems fair to me.
Ooh.
All right. Matt still has no mana to make that death touchy, which is nice to know. Nice to know.
And
Everyone else,
the Nazgul is still goaded, correct?
it is no longer goaded.
It
You
is
are
okay.
free to attack
I'm
however you
relieved
wish.
of the goading.
You are relieved of the
Nazgul
goading.
back on task.
Yep. Yeah, I will crew the Dodgy Jalopy, and it's going right at Matt.
Okay.
Oh no!
4
The feud.
It's still 4.
so far. Okay.
Yep.
1, 2,
Gotta get my damage in somehow, right?
4. Totally fair.
And I will go to your Nazgul,
Okay.
and I'll pass.
Draw for turn. Nomad Outpost tapped.
What's that card that gets rid of your opponent's death touch? Is that a black card? I think it is.
I think
There's a card that gets rid of Death Touch?
Yeah, it's from Theros. It's a Gorgon.
Yeah.
Your opponent's creatures can't have death touch. All yours get death touch. It's
Yeah.
one of those.
Yeah, there's a bunch of
Archetype of
those for
imagining.
like other
Dang.
keywords too, right? Like trample and flying
First,
and
trample, I think. Flying, first strike, death touch, and one other, I think. Because there's one per.
Gonna pay 2 for a jet medallion.
Nice.
And here, I'm gonna, like, this is goated.
Is that a cat pin?
Is
Nice. Oh, it's adorable.
this is the first thing I could find. I was like, that's goading. And then
Fair
I'm
enough,
gonna
it's a cat.
tap that for a black. Thank the medallion, and I'm gonna play another Nazgul.
Not another Nazgul.
Yeah, there are 2 on the board.
Oh, geez.
Yeah,
I'm
so
I'm
now
gonna
they get
tempted.
+2.
So this goes from +1 to 3, and then this one's gonna get a +2.
I will make an orc.
You will.
That's your first
Make
spell
that.
that you've cast, yeah?
So I did the I did the jet medallion and the Nazgul.
Okay, so that's 2 orcs.
Dos orcs. All right, so I am going to move to combat.
Welcome, punchies.
Yeah, punchies, engage. The Sky Knight Vanguard, not that one. The goaded Nazgul, and then one soldier at Ron.
Okay, so the goated Nazgul is how big?
It's a 4/5.
Hey, Matt.
Mhm.
Towngarth is going to join in with on this fun.
Oh, more the merrier. I mean, I am all about combat being a team sport.
Okay, so the goated Nazgul.
The gathering is magic.
The goated Nazgul is 4/5, and then what else is coming at me?
So the Sky Knight Vanguard, which is a 1/2, it's my ring bearer, and then a 1/1 soldier.
And a 5/5 bull.
All right, I will block the 1/1. What does the ring bearer? How does it have death touch? Anything like that?
It's flying.
Okay, so I will have to
And
take
it's
that
a
because
1/2.
I don't have anything that's flying, so I will take that 1.
Okay.
I will block the 1/1 with literally anything, and I will I will block
The gravestone count went up to 5.
I'll block the Nazgul with a 5/5 orc army.
Okay. The orc army is dead.
Mm-hmm.
And my Nazgul is dead.
Peace out, Nazgul.
And Tangreth has to be blocked by only one creature. If he's blocked at all.
I will not block. What's that one that's left? There's
Just
something
Tangreth,
else?
5/5.
Oh, that's coming at me. And what is wait, what is that? Does that have
He's
any?
just a 5/5. Who has to be
5/5
blocked only by one creature.
only by one?
Yep.
Oh, Sauron, 7/6.
Cool. I made a mistake. It's fine. I forgot how big Sauron is.
Draw a card and then
He's a
discard
beefy baby.
card.
Beefy baby.
He is beefy.
So I'm gonna, because of the ring bearer getting through, I drew a card and I discarded a Swiftfoot Boots. And I will pass the turn. Save us, Shanable. You're our only hope.
All right. Untippity tap. Upkeep. Draw.
We had a good go, geek.
We did.
Once more from the top with feeling next time.
What's that?
Once more
from the top with feeling.
Yes.
We're gonna tap a mountain, but it's also a forest for this delighted
Hey, bear.
halfling.
Yay.
There.
Bear.
And we're gonna give the halfling haste so I can tap it for mana.
Yeah.
Sauron is beefy is the thing. And so are the Nazgul.
Yes. Then we are going to tap for 3 for a Tuskguard captain. And he's going to get a +1/+1 counter. And he says every creature you control with the +1/+1 counter has trample.
What?
That's right.
It's very grueling.
And then I'm gonna play this. I'm gonna play this Evolving Wilds from my graveyard. We're gonna crack it. Search for a basic.
How many spells have you cast?
2.
Okay, I'll just make 2 orcs.
And 2 landfall triggers. So a boon's up to 4 counters. So he's a 7/7.
Real fast. I just took my life for the second card I drew last turn. Forgot to. From the Orcish Bowmasters.
Alright, so take the 1 damage.
Yep.
For the Bowmaster.
And just
Oh boy. Okay. We're gonna move to the combat step. Ooh.
Not it.
What?
I invoked the right of not it.
Not
it.
Goes. Rewind the tape. Who was last?
I was, yeah. Ron's last. Ron hasn't even done it.
I was paying attention to the chat, but it's totally fair if it's me. I mean, to be honest, I'm problematic right now.
Gotta get the ring and cast it back into the fire.
True.
It's true.
Absolutely true.
We're gonna Yeah, I'm gonna risk it for the biscuit. It's fine. I'm gonna swing the land and a boon over to Ron.
How big
They're
are
both
they?
7/7s.
Yes.
With trample.
Life finds a way.
I will.
I wish they had lifelink, but you know.
I'm just
the lands of Middle Earth are striking back.
I'm gonna take it.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna take
Okay.
it. So
I'm afraid.
I'll go to
14?
21. Yeah.
Take it?
14.
Mm-hmm. So and 7 of that is commander, right? I just gonna mark that.
Correct.
Okay.
Right. And then we're gonna just clench our butthole and pass the turn.
They're all dead.
Okay. I've been tempted by the ring twice, right? Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. I'll draw for turn. I will play a Sulphurous Springs as my land for turn. I will let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. I'm just gonna 1, 2, 3. I'm not gonna use the springs as I'll use that as colorless. I'll use a black from the Blood Crypt. Or actually from Takanuma. And I will play another Nazgul. There's 3 of them, so they each get +3/+3. So this one will go to +6 if I can find the 6 on the die. This one will go to +5. And then this one will go to +3. Let me do some reading. Whenever the ring tempts me, I may discard my hand, and if I do, I will draw 4 cards. I don't know that I want to do that right now. Yeah, I don't think I want to do that just now. All right, so now I'm at the 3rd temptation of the ring. So my ring bearer can't be blocked by something bigger. Whenever my ring bearer attacks, I draw a card, discard a card. Whenever my ring bearer becomes blocked by a creature, that creature's controller sacrifices it at the end of combat. I will go ahead and move to combat. What is the blocking situation? Thank you.
It's dire on my end.
Shan, what are your blockers?
A 2/3, a 3/4, and a 1/2.
And Matt, what are your blockers?
A 1/2 and a
1/1.
3/4.
The 3/4 is a Nazgul,
Oh,
yeah.
3/4, yeah.
Yep.
So it's Death Touch.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And if you attack, you could trip over a tombstone, so just watch out.
I could. You're right.
It's dangerous territory.
I will swing for the clapback at Shan with 2 Nazgul. I will leave up the other one as a blocker. So one of the Nazgul is a 6/7, and the other Nazgul is a 7/8. The 7/8 is the ring bearer.
What the fuck?
Mm-hmm.
So on attacks, I will draw a card and discard a card.
How'd they get that beefy?
They each have the same ability. So the ability is no longer add 1 counter. It's add 1 counter for each Nazgul you have.
Oh,
so
ew, that's
now that
gross.
there's 3 of them, they add 3 counters instead of just 1. You know,
that's gross.
Yeah,
well,
get all 9. It's just overwhelming.
I'm going to send the halfling to your beefiest one, and then take the other one.
Okay, so the halfling will go to the not the biggest, and then the other one is 6 damage. And I will discard the Eternal Skylord as my draw discard.
Poor halfway.
Yikes. I know. I'm sorry, halfling. You look so cheery.
It's like the one from the movie who's like, "Who goes there?" And then
Yeah.
Right.
Gone.
Sorry about it. I will pass the turn there. Methinks that's all I got.
Okay.
No
Do
more
you want to
war
see?
crimes.
Do you want to see my interaction? Lands.
Oh no!
Untap. Draw.
It's fine.
It's gonna be
That's not
good.
a land. That's not a land at all. I needed you to be a land. Why are you not a land?
Do you wanna borrow some?
Can I?
Just reach across, hand them off.
Right.
Well, I guess I'll just recast Tongarth for 6. Gotta have him out. Then I'll pass.
I'm gonna BRB.
I'm
I have to
massing
use the ladies' room.
Go ahead.
All right.
Hope everything comes out all right.
Untap. Heart of the cards.
Come on, Matt.
Oh my god. All right. Here's our. Okay. I'm gonna tap 3 for an icon of ancestry and choose knights. So creatures I control of the chosen type get +1/+1. Oh, knight deck. Then I am gonna tap 1 to play a Bloodforged Battle Axe.
Nice.
Which I cannot equip at the moment.
Is that your only spell for turn? You played 1?
I played the 2 artifacts.
Okay, so 5.
And I am gonna swing 2 in the air.
Add?
Ron.
Okay, I'll take 2.
And it also has a 1/1 soldier, which I'm assuming is gonna die. So I'll just go
Yeah,
ahead and
I'm
upkeep
killing
the
that
tombstone.
soldier.
Yeah, I'm just gonna move the die. I'm not even gonna tap it. We'll just tombstone it. So ring bearer, draw. Discard because I had nothing in hand. It was a land. Could have used that land. Maybe. And we'll pass the turn.
Alrighty. Antipode tab. Upkeep. Draw. Oh my god. Okay.
Another land?
Yup. Yup.
But it's a lands deck. This is what you want.
I know, but I want other stuff to play.
In this economy?
Right? I know.
I mean, invest in land. God's not making any more of it.
Shh. Well, I'm gonna still play. I'm gonna play the Evolving Wilds for my graveyard again.
Fair enough, fair enough.
Good shuffle.
And we'll get this mountain.
Beefy Oboon.
Yeah, so now Aboon gets more beefy.
He's eating the spinach, that's for sure.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Maybe a card draw spell? That'd be nice, you know?
Yeah, it'd be nice for my bowmasters.
Right? All right.
If only it didn't feel morally wrong to use my channel points to get us all treasure.
Yeah, I mean, I'd be fine with. I'll allow it. I'll be fine with it. And to be fair, there's not a whole lot in my hand that is like, oh, I could use treasures for that. You know, like if it helps you,
like
do
treasures.
it. Cheat it. Anybody in the chat, there are redemption points where you can give us things that affect the game. Like draw or treasure. For 1,000 points, every player in the game can either draw a card or create a treasure. There are also funny things like don't speak, where you can't speak at all on your turn. You have to take your turn silently. Or a word ban, like if you want to ban the word draw, then none of us can say draw for 5 minutes.
Can
or
I
something
draw?
like that. And then
I want to draw that card before I go to combat.
yeah. And then skip a turn. There's a 5,000 point redemption for somebody to skip their turn. You know,
We got a
which
draw
is
or treasure
like
redemption.
the meanest.
So.
Ooh, draw or treasure. I think I might draw, actually.
I think I might draw.
I'll draw
No,
this time.
I'm gonna draw.
Glad I drew.
Are y'all want to laugh?
Oh no, is it a land?
It's a land.
No, it's a draw spell.
Oh shit.
Oh!
I take it
and
the,
also, I'm
we all
not
get
going.
the damage on your orc.
I'm not going to bowmaster it because it was a redemption and it wasn't like an in-game action.
Fair. I was wondering about that.
No.
We're going to 1, 2, 3,
check
4,
and just kill us
5.
all.
We're gonna tap for 6. I'm gonna risk a card. Risk Car's expertise. I'm gonna draw 9 cards.
9?
Okay.
Yeah.
Girl, I'm a bowmaster you.
Okay.
Take them 9 damages.
That's a big orc.
I will amass 9 orcs. That will be at 15.
Yeah, this is probably. Oh, and I get to cast something for free.
Army.
It's a swole army. I don't like it. Don't like it at all.
It's like a gymnast pyramid of orcs.
It's the mohawk, isn't it? It's the most intimidating factor.
It really is that.
Are they all chanting Grand?
Grand.
Rock?
I actually just watched the extended version of Fellowship with my 8-year-old yesterday.
Aww.
Nice.
He already saw the theatrical, but now we're watching the extendeds.
I'm listening to Return of the King right now on my commute, narrated by Andy Serkis.
Ooh.
Nice.
Ooh. I need a good
We're
audio
also
book.
reading the book.
I'm gonna cast this Mina and Den Wildborn for free.
Yeah,
And
do
then?
it. Do it.
And then?
What? What do you mean? And then?
And
No
then,
one
And then?
And then I take 9 damage.
Woo!
Oh, that's not an and then you really want.
Yeah. Because that required me to be all tapped out, baby.
I'm
But
all
you do get to play an extra land,
tapped
right?
out over
I know I
you.
can play an extra land.
Extra evolving wilds. Oh no.
Not the
I
land.
could. I want to I want to play this forest, and then I need another counter. So 7, 8, 9. So Aboon's at 10. Love that. Let's see. I should probably move to combat.
Welcome to Punchies.
Big swingies.
Big swingies, indeed.
The biggest.
And Mina and Den are going to enter in with a +1/+1 counter. So they're a 5/5.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty good.
Feels right. Feels fine.
But without haste.
Yeah, no haste.
But that land, on the other hand.
Yeah, about land, exactly. Ooh. I'm gonna swing this 10-10 over to Geek.
Seems
Ow.
totally justifiable at 29 life at this point. It's
Don't
not.
like
I'm
it.
such a problem.
You can block.
It's like-
You could block.
I could.
the move is to gun for me, but I have a 16/16 blocker, and that's not fun for you. So
Yep.
No,
so it's understandable that it
not
wants to
right
keep-
now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll take 10.
Okay.
Ooh.
Begrudgingly.
Trickery is
Then
afoot.
we're gonna move to end step, and we're going to discard a couple of cards.
Just a card or two.
Like 3. It's fine.
Drew a couple cards.
You know what? You're risking
Discard
it
a
for the
couple.
biscuit. It's
Mhm.
I appreciate it. Do you even play
gonna
Magic the
keep-
Gathering, bro? Draw cards, win games.
Keep those. Is that 7? I don't know. Oh, exactly 7. I was like, I want to keep those. So we're gonna discard a Sundown Pass, a Nesting Grounds, a Slagswood Bridge, and a Gavany Township.
You want to keep those 7, eh? So now would not be a good time to wheel. I'm just
No.
kidding. I don't have that. You're
Please
like, no.
And that ends my turn. We pass.
All right, I will untap.
Now the fires of Mount Doom
No,
are
I
being unleashed
drew
on
the
us.
roommates. Let me play the roommates.
I'll draw a card. I will I'm going to play a land for turn. However, it is the flip side of a card, and because I printed it out, I don't have the land side printed out. So I'm gonna play this Agadim's Awakening as the swamp. As the swamp side, and not as the awakening.
Okay.
I will. Dang, what do I want to do? So much stuff that's dumb.
Are you paying 3 life for it to come in untapped?
Oh, no. I'm not. I can play tapped. It's fine.
I mean, good.
Do you want to just? I think you should just pass the turn, Ron. I don't think there's anything.
No.
No big plays. This is a friendly game. We got nothing to worry about. No threats on the board.
I'm just gonna,
Violence never solved
quietly.
anything.
I'm just going to very, very quietly tap 3 for, you know him, you love him, you guessed it, a Nazgul. They all get.
Oh my god.
They all get +4. We're gonna need a bigger boat. This is. This has 4 on it. This has 10 on it. This has 7. And
I don't like that.
this has 6, 7, 8,
9.
9. So let me get another plus counter. 9. All right. I am now on the 4th Temptation of the Ring. So whenever the ring bearer deals damage to a player, each opponent loses 3 life. The ring has tempted me. I may discard my hand and draw 4 cards, but I don't think I want to. So I will.
Cool.
Yeah, I will move to big punchies. I'm going
Big punches.
big punchies. I'm going
punchies.
to divvy up this damage. I'm gonna leave this Nazgul. It's got the summy tummies. I can swing with these things. Oh no, Matt quit. Matt was like, I'm out of here.
Hi, Megan.
Thanks, Megan. My orc. He's got a mohawk. I worked really hard on him. All right. The orc army is biggie big, but does not have trample. I will swing this time.
I did have a token to signify that my creature was goated, and I drew the goat that had the two buttholes.
The best token ever drawn. Shan, do you have anything with death touch? What's your biggest blocker? Oh, actually, what's your biggest?
I have a boon. He's a 10/10 and then a 5/5. And then a 3/2 and then a 2/3.
Okay. Yes, Megan. 2 buttholes.
Yes, 2 buttholes. Yes,
Bio,
yes,
thanks
2
for the
buttholes.
bits.
Yep.
Thanks, Bio.
I will. Okay, so I will swing at Shan with the 10/11 Death Touch Nazgul. I will swing at Geek with the 11/12 Death Touch Nazgul. And I will swing at Matt, the 16/16 Army, and the 8/9 Death Touch Nazgul.
Welcome back, Matt.
Yikes.
Just in time.
I was afraid I was gonna miss out.
No. A little something for everybody. We're just sharing the love here.
I love that.
It goes to my block first. I'm going to just
the ring tempts me again off of the orc army attacking, but I'm already at the 4th step, so it doesn't affect anything here. And I already said I don't want to.
But you do get 4 counters on all your
stuff. Sorry. Oh, I do get 4 counters.
Even
Does that happen pre-combat or post-combat? Yes. Pre-combat.
When does the tempting happen?
The tempting happens on attack.
When the orc attacks?
No. Sorry.
Now.
When the army deals combat damage. So if the army deals combat damage, it's after.
Okay. It goes my block first. I'm going to crew the dodgy jalopy and put it in front of the giant ring bearer because,
Okay.
So it's gonna die horribly.
And I will draw a card off of the ring bearer attacking, and then discard a card.
It goes to Matt's blocks.
My excavator is going to die horrendously.
I'll discard the enter the God Eternals.
Bye, little snake. Bye.
I'm gonna block the. That's cool. It goes bye.
You're blocking what? Sorry.
The big 16/16.
Okay. So it's with the Nazgul, so it's Death Touch, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Bye, orcs.
Let me take a picture just in case I forget for Megan. I'm not gonna erase it just yet, but okay. He'll go to.
You'll make more orcs. You'll be fine.
Yeah, no, you never know. And
action for a little bit.
Matt,
you have another Nazgul coming.
You have the other Nazgul coming at you as well.
And it's
an 8. 8/9.
I'll take the 8.
Okay, so the orc army did not deal combat damage, so the ring does not tempt me. I already drew a card and discarded a card. The creature that blocked the Nazgul is dead anyway. My ring bearer did not deal combat damage to a player because it was blocked, correct?
Yep.
Alright, so that is all for me. I will pass the turn.
Oh my. Alright.
That was a lot.
Draw for turn. You're not a land. Be a land.
Ooh, I have a coffee waiting for me. Hang on. It's a decaf, everyone, before everybody yells at me. I'll be right back.
Well, so I opened up this energy drink earlier in the day. I'm fucking drinking it. Whatever.
Yeah, I mean, big same. I'm also one of those people who can, like, down a cappuccino and, like, go right to sleepies, like, but I think that's just, like, that's also, like, because they give Latino children, like, espresso at 3 years old, so, like, it's probably just I'm immune to it at this point. But I mean, they dilute it a lot with milk, but it's like I've been drinking café con leche like since birth, so It does nothing to me. But just in case, because I'm old now and my body's changing, I'm like, better have a decaf. So it's decaf. I'll be right back.
I'll tap for 6 and sack a treasure for the number 7.
I have a T-shirt that says "Death before decaf."
Yeah.
That's my philosophy in
I'll
life.
cast Glass's Bounty. And I'll make 6 treasures. Going up to 7 treasures. If I can't get lands, I'll get treasures. Now.
Okay, what did I miss?
You're dead.
Oh, nuts. R.I.P. Ron.
I made 6 treasures. That's all I did.
Oh, did you? So you cast a spell, I'm
see.
assuming.
I did cast a spell.
All right.
So I told you you're going to get your orc back.
I will make 1 orc. Just 1 single solitary lonely orc. Lonely. I'm Mr. Lonely.
Do I have enough manas? I do not have enough manas to do the things I want to do.
Me neither, geek.
Unfortunate.
Honestly, I'd be in dire straits if I didn't pull the Lotus to cast Sauron.
Yeah.
We will remember that.
Because I did miss a couple land drops, and then I would have if I hadn't used this Agadeem's as a land. I was trying to hang on to it, but I was like, you know what? Let's do it. I've got nothing valuable in the graveyard. It's like I can't keep missing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Go to 3 treasures, get Jolene out. Feels not great.
Jolene.
I do love her, but yeah, I need some blockers for now, so I will have to pass.
Oh, that was the saddest pass.
I had plans, but I couldn't quite. I needed a land drop, and I could have done something more impressive.
Okay.
So that was 2 spells, yeah?
Green deck without lands. Yes.
Okay.
Now, if you attack one of my opponents, you get a treasure.
I might be tempted.
That's the name of your game today.
Indeed.
This is like the gambler's deck, Like, I'm constantly tempted by gambling. I'm like, ooh, this is the sin. This is just a pile of sin.
Is that why you're addicted to Arena?
Oh my god, yeah, probably. To be fair.
Isn't Arena just like kid gambling? Like,
I'm addicted to coffee. Like, good thing I never got into drugs, because I would 100% be addicted to drugs. Like, I know myself. I used to be a smoker. Funny enough, what led me to quit was like I outsmoked myself, like on a Vegas trip. I took my friend on a trip to Vegas for her bachelorette party, and there were 3 of us in the room. 2 of us were smokers, and I just smoked so much that trip that the thought of smoking another cigarette was literally nauseating me. I had 1 cigarette left in the pack, and I left it in my hotel room, and I was like, I'm not even going to take this with me. What's the point? My friend's like, you're going to leave a cigarette in the pack? I'm like, yeah, I don't even fucking want it. And then when I came home, I just never smoked again. Like, I smoked so much on that trip that I was like, I can't smoke anymore. And I never thought I'd see the day, but I was like, yeah, I've did it. I've outsmoked myself.
Yeah. Well, I started smoking in college, and then I switched to the vape. Oh my god, the vape is so much worse for you.
Really?
And yeah, because like you're just like there, like inhaling it like constantly, and I think it's like more often than like you would smoke a cigarette. And
well, because you could vape in places that you couldn't smoke anymore.
Right, exactly.
I'm going to date myself here, okay?
Yeah.
I smoked when you used to be able to smoke in restaurants. Like, when you went to a restaurant and they asked, like, would you like a smoking section or a non-smoking section? And I used to smoke a cigarette at my table before dinner. So, like, that's how old I am. And, yeah, I can't, like, I almost don't even remember those days because, like, smoking in restaurants has been gone for so long. you know?
And then Command Fest Philadelphia happened, and everybody got COVID. And I just stopped vaping after that.
That's happening now. After Command Fest Vegas, a whole bunch of people tested positive, but I tested last night and it was still negative. So
because like the symptoms of COVID were so bad that like I didn't even feel like the withdrawal of nicotine, and then I was just like, "Yep, nope, not." I threw my vape away.
That's so
I was like, nope.
That's so funny. Like the things that make you just your brain click, you know?
Yep.
But I will never give up coffee. Don't worry, baby. I won't forsake you.
Right? Yeah. No, like coffee is the one thing I need in my life.
I do love energy drinks. I do love coffee. I love diet soda too, to be fair. But I'm not like I don't need to have one every day. But I think the thought of never having one again is like sad to me, you know?
I only really drink soda, like a regular soda when I eat pizza.
Are you drawing the Mona Lisa over there? What's happening?
Yes, he is.
So I tapped 5 and thanked the medallion, and from down the stretch read Sir Gwen. So artifacts have knights are equipped knight for 0. So I put the Blood
for
Forge
a day
battle axe onto the Sky Knight Vanguard. And then I'm going to
I invoke not it.
I'm going to swing the Sky Knight Vanguard at Ron.
How many spells did you cast this turn, Matt?
Or just
it was just equipped.
Just
about
just the one I cast, Sir Gwen.
A day.
And then there is a 3/2 coming at you in the air.
Okay, so 3/2 coming at me in the air. I cannot block it. I'll take the 3.
I'm drinking a Monster right now.
And then there's also a soldier, which I'm just going to go ahead and uptick this.
Yeah.
The tombstone. Because I hit you with the Bloodforge Battle Axe, I now have another Bloodforge Battle Axe.
Yes.
And I am going to put that Bloodforge Battle Axe on
Sir Gwen. She deserved it.
She does. I mean, there were supply chain issues with it opening her store this game, so give her the first one out of the gate. Wait, sorry, that is 2, 3, 4 because of the Icon of Ancestry gives knights an extra +1/+1.
Ooh.
Ringbearer hit you, so I'm going to draw a card and then discard a card. Oh God, that is so cruel.
But it's fine because you don't have any open mana, so yay.
Yeah, I'm going to discard Forging the Tyrite Sword. And on my end step, because a player lost 4 or more life, I'm going to get a 1/1 counter on Knight of the Ebon Legion.
Who lost 4?
You did.
You did.
I thought I lost 3.
No, I said there was 4 because of the Icon of Ancestry.
Oh, then I didn't. I'm cheating you. I didn't take 4.
I'm not going to live long enough to notice.
I was like, wait, I didn't lose 4.
In the great circle of life that is this pod, I know I am going out fast.
We all are.
You're doing great. We're all really evenly though. Like our life totals have been the same like the whole time.
I know, Pastor.
Okay.
I just want another turn.
Oh no.
You'll
get it.
Just one more.
Ron, you mentioned the smoking sections, and I realized with the recent Twitter trend, you and I are the exact same age.
Yes.
I'm older than you both.
I'll be.
But
I think
not
I'll turn. I'll turn the next age before you will, though, unless you're born.
When's your birthday?
Earlier in January 8th.
Oh yeah.
David Bowie.
Oh cool. Mine is July 13th, and it's the same as Harrison Ford.
Nice.
Yeah.
My brother's birthday was January 8th.
Oh. I love that.
He's not around anymore, but yeah.
Sorry to hear.
Are you were just one of 2? Do you have any other siblings?
It was just us. And I think you also share a birthday with Elvis Presley.
Yes. And
you know what's really weird? So my birthday's May 24th, and I have the same birthday as Priscilla Presley.
Oh my gosh!
Isn't that like weird?
That is weird.
That's pretty cool.
Between like the two of us, like
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I also share mine with Kim Jong Un. That's an odd one. He's my exact age. Which is really weird.
Well, you're aging gracefully by comparison.
Well, geek, if we want to go by like strange world leaders, I share one with Fidel Castro.
You share a birthday with Fidel Castro?
Alfred Hitchcock.
Yo, what dictator am I sharing a birthday with?
Yeah. So we've got an Elvis connection and a dictator connection.
David Bowie.
I'm looking this up. Famous people born on July 13th. Harrison Ford, Patrick Stewart.
Patrick Stewart? Nice.
Yeah.
Robert Downey Jr. Nice.
Ken Jeong. Cameron Crowe.
Cheech. You got Cheech in there.
Yeah, I don't know why Robert Downey Jr. came up when it says his birthday's April 4th and like literally everyone else around him is July 13th. It's so strange.
That is weird. I didn't even notice that.
That's so weird.
Colton Haynes.
He just wishes it was July 13th.
Yeah. No, Kat Dennings is June.
Betty White's January. That's weird.
Leon Bridges. Deborah Cox.
Google's being weird.
Yeah, Google's
super
super weird.
July 13th.
Yeah.
Sorry, I am also thinking, because do you think I thought for the go-around of the table?
I have my play. I don't know what I'm going to do with it, but we'll see.
I mean, you never know. I might be out here ruining lives, so.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You got a lot of punchies over there.
Big punchies.
I mean, all I can do is like something that's going to make me laugh. As I die.
What's everybody's biggest creature at the moment?
I have 10-10. It was about to get bigger.
I have an 8-6.
High five.
So 5, 8, and 10.
I am thinking. Okay.
You're not the blocker. You're not supposed to be doing math.
Right? Exactly.
I'm just preparing.
It's like, do I want to play the roommate?
Sauron is benevolent and does math for the people.
Yeah.
I don't believe that. He's also the deceiver.
So check the math.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to tap 4-3. And I'm going to cast a Invigorating Surge.
What does that do?
Put a +1/+1 counter on target creature you control, then double the number of +1/+1 counters on that creature.
I'm not going to allow that. I'm going to go ahead.
Yeah.
And Arcane Denial that.
Yep, I knew it.
So on the plus side for both of us, you may draw up to 2 cards at the beginning of the next turn's upkeep, which is mine. And I will draw a card. So
I may have a response for that.
You may have a response. Okay, you can respond.
No, it's fine.
Hold on.
Is it Invigorating Surge? You said. I want to make sure I know what it does.
Yeah, it says put a +1/+1 counter on target creature you control, then double the number of +1/+1 counters on that creature. Yeah, it's stupid. It's a stupid green spell.
It's a really good. It's actually for its cost, it's pretty good. It's not like.
Yeah.
It's great for
and an instant speed. Yeah.
It's great for
I knew that was all going to her though.
Like a commander damage type thing too.
Yeah.
It matters.
We're going to tap for 4. I want to play Halana and Elena partners. Don't counter the roommates.
Roommates.
The roommates.
I want to put a +1 counter on Helena and Elena.
Do I get the orc for that cast, or because it was countered, do I not get it?
It's still cast.
Okay.
Yeah.
You countered it though.
Okay.
We're gonna move to the combat step.
Welcome to Punchies.
Oh wait. I
Welcome
probably
to
should play
combat.
my land.
Do
It's a
it.
rogue's passage. Just don't
Oh
worry.
no! Oh no!
Don't worry about it.
Oh
So
my
Boone gets
love!
another-
Everything's fine.
Everything is awesome.
I don't have enough mana to make anything unblockable right
Yeah.
now.
But a Boone's at 11/11 now.
Yes.
Gross.
Don't worry about it.
Shannon's like,
I
nothing to
mean,
see here.
Currently, I'm not the threat, so I'm not that worried about it. But at the same time, it's big.
It's so Wizard of Oz.
Mhm.
It's like, pay no attention to the man behind the curtain. You know?
Pay no attention to me.
Now we're officially moving to combat. Helena and Elena will trigger. Boone gets 3 more +1/+1 counter.
Mhm.
15.
8,
No.
9, so 11.
14.
14. 14, baby. Let's go. Ain't messing around today.
That it.
I'm like, I need to, like, I want to swing, but then, like,
Ron only has 1 death touch blocker. Just saying.
I do have a
Just saying.
death touch blocker. Correct.
Just one. Just one.
just one.
Just one. So not it.
Yeah, but then I would lose my Yavimaya.
I mean, but Ron's really scary.
Truth.
Super scary.
And you're the only one who can save us.
This whole
That's
thing.
true.
Help us, Obi-Wan Kenobi. You're our only hope.
Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Oh my god. Yeah. With that, yeah. Yavimaya gonna go over to Ron.
And it's how much?
14 with trample and haste.
Okay.
I mean, you could be real bossy and go to 1.
No, I'm certainly not doing that.
I'm just saying you could.
No. That's silly Billies. I will go ahead. I'll block 10 of it. I'll double block with the Nazgul and the Orc army.
Okay. And then 4 will get through.
Mhm.
And then the other Maya gets sent to the graveyard. It's okay.
Just one last Nazgul at least.
And then I
There's a
will
little bit of hope
hate
for a few seconds.
for a few seconds.
It's that little bit of hope before the Witch King comes down and breaks Gandalf's staff.
Right.
Is that all?
Yep. Fast
Okay.
turn.
So on my upkeep, you may draw up to 2 cards. I will ping you for the Bowmaster for those 2.
Yeah,
you
I know.
take them.
Well, I need really
Lands?
now I draw something good.
I also drew. I drew 2 cards because I drew for my draw step and I drew for the Arcane Denial. I'll untap.
And even with those 2 draws, I'm at 7. So
I will play a command tower as my land for turn. I will tap 1 for a better late than never Soul Ring. I will... I'm gonna... Why the hell not? 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna tap 4 for Factor Fiction. I'm gonna reveal the top 5 cards. 3. I'm gonna 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna pick Matt. Matt, separate these cards into 2 piles. I put 1 pile in my hand and the other into my graveyard. I've got Scalding Tarn, Arcane Signet, Call of the Ring, Changeling Outcast, Deadly Rollick.
Ugh.
That's
Yeah.
Two files. Okay. What's Deadly Rollick?
If you control your commander, cast a spell for free. Exile a creature.
Yeah. Exile target creature, cast it for free if you control your commander. Scalding Tarn is search for an island or a mountain. Arcane Signet, Call of the Ring. At the beginning of my upkeep, the ring tempts you. Whenever you choose a creature as your ring bearer, I may pay 2 life, and if I do, I draw a card. And Changeling Outcast is a shapeshifter. Changeling can't be blocked and can't block. Yeah.
All right. So pile 1, Call of the Ring. And the 2 lands.
The Signet and the Scalding Tarn?
Yeah, sorry, yeah.
Uh-huh.
And then pile B.
Whew, all right. Dang. I don't know what I want.
That was a tough decision.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna pick pile B. And I will go ahead and play the Changeling. Which also counts as a Wraith.
Mm-hmm.
And an Orc, technically. So does the Changeling count also as like an army, essentially?
That I don't know.
Like, is that?
Yeah, it does.
They do.
Or Dragon Master say, okay, so they do. All right, great, fantastic. It would be amazing if it had haste. But,
that's disgusting.
But alas,
yeah.
That's why I put it in here. I knew it had a benefit. Okay. Okay. What else am I doing with my life here? Oh gosh. So much is happening. All right. I guess I'm gonna have to move to combat.
You don't have to.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Yeah,
though.
you don't have to.
I'm gonna though. Yeah, I'm gonna. Okay. The 11. The 11 Nazgul will go to Matt. The
Okay.
10 Nazgul will go to Geek, and the wait, what's your biggest, Shan, you said?
14.
14. What is it? It's
My commander.
and it's not Death Touch or anything like that.
No, has no abilities besides trample, but does not matter.
Then I will swing the 8 Nazgul at you.
Ooh.
Because it does have Death Touch. And it can't be blocked by anything. Oh, the Nazgul that's coming at Matt can't be blocked by bigger. I will draw a card and discard.
I'll block mine with Grenzo, and he'll finally die.
Yeah, I'm gonna block mine with the Knight of Ebon Legion and kill it.
With you're killing the Nazgul, or you're killing?
No, I'm killing my thing.
Okay.
I'm gonna. This might sound crazy. I'm gonna take 8.
Okay. I will once again benevolently discard a Toxic Deluge as my discard.
Okay.
What?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, and I will pass the turn.
Oh, we're still in danger.
All right.
Yeah, it's too late in the game for that.
Not land. Hate you.
I hate you.
Right Let me think here. Nope.
Big thinkies.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
My life for 2 more mana. The last 3 missed land drops are hurting me.
You're gonna cry on my turn, geek.
Am I?
Yeah, with how
No.
many lands I can play next turn. It's gonna be great.
Is it? Is it?
I mean, I hope so.
Shan's like reconsidering everything in life right now. Like, wait a minute. I don't know.
Sorry, I was trying to make sure of anything I can do at this current juncture. Well, I could do that and make the game funnier or interesting. Shan won't like it though.
Won't like
may
it?
Have something
You won't like it
Why?
because you won't.
Okay.
It's a
may have
board wipe,
something that
isn't
helps-
it?
I have something that helps Geek and Shannon, I think.
I'm just gonna do it because I can't do the full thing, but I'm gonna do most of it.
Okay. Love that.
I'm gonna cast Exponential Growth with X is 1 on
What is-
Tongarth. He is
what
now a
does that
10/10. Until end of turn, double target creature's power X times.
Yeah.
So he's now
X
10/10.
equals what?
Or he's a 10/5.
Nice.
Because X is 1. And
Love
then I will sack all the treasures for Chandra's Ignition on him.
Oh,
To deal
jeez.
10 damage to each opponent and all their creatures.
I fucking die.
And I put Rhonda 1.
Love that.
Okay, so this stays alive.
I have nothing else I can do. I've done nothing for turns.
So Sauron will not die, right? Because he has the ward cost, or
this doesn't target. He will die.
Yeah, it doesn't target.
he will die. Okay.
No, it's like everything
So
gets.
I
targeted.
was gonna take
I'm
him
sorry,
out.
Matt.
I was gonna take out.
Thanks, geek.
I could have taken out Sauron on the next turn and gotten her down to 1.
Well, she is down to 1.
I am down to 1.
Yeah, but I don't have anything to attack with.
I had
but Matt doesn't get the glory for it.
And Azusa.
Oh wait, Ron has no blockers.
No,
hey, Ron.
I will die gracefully and
Yeah,
fairly
and
because it was
Rampaging Balos.
It was 100%.
A
Oh
vigor. I
wait,
had,
no,
like, all
actually,
the gas
what's?
in my hand.
Are you swinging at me with both?
No, I'm swinging a 2/2 at Ron and a 10/5 at
Well,
Matt.
I could deadly rollick the
Matt
two.
gets 6
Oh
life.
no, I can't because I lost Sauron. So
You
I
don't
can't play.
control your commander.
Oh,
yeah.
but I could
Matt
pay
should
for
get
him.
6
I
life,
have.
so yeah, this actually.
I have 4 mana. I could pay for him.
Okay.
I could deadly rollick that creature and stay at 1.
I will. You're gonna deadly relic Jolene.
Yeah.
I will.
I'm fighting for my life here.
I
was going to rogue
Tongar.
passage a boon and send it to Ron's face, but then I was like, oh, fuck, the deadly relic, man.
You
I
deflecting
will deflect
swat it?
to Tongarth so that you die and Matt remains at 6.
Okay. Fair.
What?
You know
I
what?
will make 2 treasures on the attack.
Somebody made me at Vegas. Somebody made me sign a deflecting swat because they felt like it is like the most like my personality because they felt like it was like a bitch slap. And so
I love this card.
Yeah,
And this art
so
is just amazing.
yeah, so I signed that exact card.
Hey, what?
The deflecting SWAT because somebody said that they like loved watching me play and that they felt like it was very me because it was like a bitch slap. And I was like, I will gladly sign this for you.
I didn't realize it was like, oh wait, I can actually attack and almost win. This is okay, I'll do that.
It's so good.
I will pass. There's nothing else I can do.
So my hand was gas. I had an Azusa, I had a Morag.
Oh god.
Scoot Swarm, Ancient Green Warden.
I'm glad I did what I did.
No.
No, I'm glad I did what I did.
I wanted to play the Azusa to get the Yavimaya back because I was short on forests.
Shannon, run.
Oh, it's so good.
All right, I'm gonna.
The exponential growth Chandra's ignition is in case I can't ever attack at all and the treasures aren't working. So I'm glad it actually did what it's supposed to do.
I'm gonna tap 4 with the medallion as thanks for Sir Conrad.
Oh no!
And I've just got like two floating Bloodforged battle axes, and
I love that.
I'm gonna pass the turn because I can't do anything else.
Now I gotta figure out how I'm gonna. Oh, all right. That deadly relic did hurt. Okay. Oh, untap. Draw. Still no land. That's fine. I will tap for 4. I'll get a Frontier Warmonger. Whenever one or more creatures attack my opponents, they gain Manache.
Oh.
Sure.
I will then move to the combat step, swinging
for
Jolene, but I will sack the treasures to give her 5/5 with Stonewood Evocation.
And I'm dead.
Ah,
We did it!
GG's. You did it!
I had Necroma's Will and a Mortify.
Ooh.
Oh, Matt, you were so close. You were
there.
Ball hair
That
away.
was a really, really close game.
That was so good.
That was good.
Thank
That
you
was
guys
fun.
so much for joining me. I am so grateful to you that you played these games with me because this was like such a good game. It was so fun and feel good.
Yeah.
And I don't think
Those
there
were
was
good,
any
yes.
moment that anybody was like appalled by what was happening in the game. So
I think Shane was a little appalled by me killing her that last turn.
you know what? But
It's fine.
we all had to die at some point, right? Somebody's got to
I
win.
know.
So
Games
But
after
the
More
mana,
mana, it would have
audacity.
been 20 damage, but
I
just
love
couldn't get
to
that
see
land
a
out.
sweep. You know, I love to see like a big win like that. That's good. So
I was the only reason I did was like this is where I might be able to win, so I gotta do it.
Yeah.
This late in the game, sweeps don't always feel good, but yeah.
Well, feel
I love
free
this
to
deck. This
tell
deck sticks around for a while.
everyone who you are and where to find you. And I will raid over somebody else. I think I'll raid that TCG guy. So I'll start getting that ready. While you guys, share any links or anything about yourself, who you are, and where folks can find you. Go ahead, Geek.
Thanks for having me. This was great.
Sure. Thank you.
Finally
Thank you
got
for
to
suggesting
play
it.
finally got to play with Ron for the first time since 2022.
I know.
And
Come
then
back
the first
anytime.
time with Matt, and that'd be great. I'm Geek Beardly. I do plane themed decks mostly twice a week. I do the Planar Project. Find me anywhere at Geek Beardly. Just posted number 205 today with a Torbrand deck. So I won't be doing any more events until probably February. I'll probably go to MagicCon Chicago, but you'll see me on
Yeah,
some more
I will
streams, and hopefully
likely
back
be
here with Ron.
I will likely be at MagicCon Chicago as well. My next event will be MTG Summit, and then I will be doing PAX Unplugged in Philly in early December, and then
Nice.
MagicCon Chicago.
Nice. Well, that'd be cool. We get to hang out again.
Yeah.
I hope to go to Chicago.
Matt, who are you?
Yeah,
Where can
thanks for
people
having
find
me.
you? Yeah, thank you for playing. I appreciate you. Mishodom, thanks for watching.
Existential question for the ages. Who are you?
Who are you?
Where can we find
Who
you?
are any of us, really?
I mean,
Look
it
deep
doesn't
inside
matter.
yourself.
I mean, as a great philosopher once said, it doesn't matter where you go, there you are.
Absolutely.
But
I believe that was Greg Brady.
I'm Matt. You can find me on Twitter at SouthernmostDM. I'm a semi-pro stream guest popping up here and there throughout the EDH sphere on Twitch. I like to build silly decks that tell stories and make really bad jokes. So, yeah.
Thank you for being here, Matt. You're awesome. Shan,
Thank
who
you
are
for
you? Where
having
can we
me.
find you?
What is up, everyone? It's your girl, Shannon or Shannable, on the internet. I have a link tree and things.
Pop it in there.
I have a EDH stream called We're and Fries, where we sling spells and we talk about food. Two favorite things I hope most people enjoy. I also have a D&D podcast called Magic the Dungeoning, and we are all planeswalkers in the Magic the Gathering universe, and we travel all along the plains. And that's every other Sunday at 8:30 Eastern Standard Time, and that is our next episode is actually next Sunday. And I don't know what we're doing, so
It'll be a surprise.
It's the after party. We're going to talk about all the season because we had a season finale. That's right. And I will be at PAX Unplugged, and I'm hoping to be at MagicCon Chicago.
Sweet.
Well.
Actually, Lyonix just went live, and they are a relatively new streamer. And they are super, super, super awesome folks. So I think I'm going to send the raid over there just to give them a couple more views and expose them to some new folks because they're super, super fun. And they do this really cool. They haven't started yet. It's on the stream starting soon screen. But they do this super cool thing at the end of the games where they ask their guests, like, what were your 3 favorite cards that you played this game? And, like, what were your, they ask about, like, your interaction in the game and, like, how you think the game went for you and what you liked or didn't like about that particular game, which I think is super cool I think it's a super cool thing to do. They do debrief, but they make it really fun. And I've never had or seen a bad experience on their debriefs.
Mm-hmm.
So it's super nice. But I'm gonna send the raid over there. Thank you to everybody who spent time in the chat.
Yeah, I'm on their stream this month. I'm excited. I've never played with them, so
they're so much fun to play with.
Super cool.
I'll be
folks.
on them Friday the 13th.
I will be with them this month too at some point. I don't know exactly when, but I did sign up because I really enjoy playing with them and I like them as people. So, and they're from the Chicago area, so they will be at MagicCon in February because they live locally to that. So I'm going to send the raid over to them. Please hang out, say hello, give them a follow. If you can't hang out too long, catch them another time. They tend to be late night streamers like me. But I'm gonna peace out tonight, let them get some views. Thank you to everybody who was here, who sent bits, who followed, and who hung out in the chat. We love that. And thank you to my guests who are just awesome people and awesome friends. Give them a follow as well. Thank you for being here, everyone.
Thank you for having us.
Bye, everybody. Bye. Don't do anything too dangerous.
Don't pound 4 monsters tonight, you crazy kids.
Don't go drinking decaf.
Don't go drinking waterfalls.
That's before decaf.
All right, I sent over the raid.
Nice.
Sweet.
That was a great game.
Thank you so much for the game. It was awesome. I had a great time.